So I received a message that said, what is that upside down thing you do where you're standing on one leg and it looks like you've rotated your whole body backwards? And to be honest with you, I'll be honest, I don't even know the name of this pose, but I will look it up. Um, but I knew the pose that the person was talking about. So we're going to talk about how to get into that pose. And let's remember, when I'm giving you these little short videos with just some tips, you know your body. So if you need to warm your body up before you do these videos, that is entirely up to you. This is not a flow. This is just to show you how I get into certain things. So I'll look the name up of this pose eventually. And you know what's interesting about this pose is it makes you slow down and it makes you think. And I always say this, yoga is not just about the physical body, it's about the emotional body as well. It's about the mind. It's yoking all of those things together. So, this pose for me, when you see me doing it, think about the journey that I'm experiencing as I go into this pose, because it makes me slow down because I'm like, okay, wait a minute. Which hand, which foot? Well, what is my balance going to be like today? What have I been through lately in life? Will my balance be off? Am I going to fall over? Am I doing this the right way? All of these things start to happen in the mind. And so it makes you go, and that's the journey. The journey is going through it. So as I show you this pose, honor that I may need a moment to journey through it, to get into it, but we'll explain it. So the first thing is flexibility and mobility is very important in this pose. Even if you cannot do a squat to this degree, this pose may be difficult for you. If you don't have the balance or the strength to even hold yourself in this squat, it may be difficult for you. Or if your knees can't handle the squat, it may be difficult for you. If your hands are not prepared to touch the ground in a wide leg forward fold, this may be difficult for you. So let's go through it. So I'm going to slightly bend my right knee, and my right hand is going to lift up off of the ground. I feel like I should turn maybe this way. I'll turn in several different directions. So first I want to see, do I have any mobility, flexibility to be able to just do this? Maybe this is something that you practice for this pose, is just being able to have this elbow under my knee. Can I do it where I'm lower down? Can I do it where I'm here? So now my right hand is going to grab my left foot. So I'm shifting. So again, do you have the balance to be able to come here? Then as I tuck my foot into the back of my glute, my knee points up to the ceiling, and we're here. And then once you get into the pose, the interesting thing is now you can still explore and play and see, like, what else can I do with this pose? Let me show it from a different angle. We lift up, we grab, we take it up, we look back. And also remember, anytime you are in an inversion, and inversion is when you are taking the heart above the head. So right now my heart is below my head, but when you flip upside down, any inversion, even downward dog is an inversion, your heart is now above your head. So when you are in an inversion, again, it makes the mind just slow down. And when your eyes are open, you're looking at, let's explain it this way. Maybe you're looking at a drishti point. So drishti is when you are looking forward at one thing. You're not like really glued in on it, but it's your drishti. You are gazing towards it. Or maybe in your inversion, maybe you have kind of like a tunnel vision, but be mindful that everything is going to look different because you're upside down. So it's a moment of slowing the brain down and really taking a moment to see, like, wow, okay. And then you have that moment where you realize, well, wait a minute, I am upside down. So let me honor that and be excited about that too. And then if you're on one leg or one hand or whatever it may be, then it's also that, wow, my hands have now become my feet, or my one foot has now become my platform. Like my it is making me stable. This is my foundation. So all these things are happening in the brain sometimes as you're doing these poses. And then you find yourself to this moment of silence where you're just being, and everything has yoked together and you are just being. And that's the beauty of taking a journey through, around, and in a yoga pose. So practice it. I'll look the name up of it eventually. I'll figure it out, but it is one of my favorite poses because it lengthens the spine. It helps the body open. You do notice your flexibility, but most importantly, it gives me that moment of silence as I am in an inversion. Namaste.